No visible signs of trauma. Breathing seems normal. Heart rate should be fast, I think.
You're awake. Let me see. Thank goodness you're awake, or I'll have to try my last-ditch move. Emergency skills for junior patrollers. Lesson 1, CPR. Never did it on any living person, though.
Jusia.
Sorry. You just woke up, and here I am, chatting up a storm.
Are you all right? Do you feel any discomfort?
You can call me Trisha, and she's Yang Yang.
We are in the Gorge of Spirits. It's on the outskirts of Zhenzhou, Huanglong. Your attire doesn't seem local. Are you a roving traveler from afar, or someone returning home? So you don't know why you're here, where you're from, or who you are.
Baisha didn't tell us you'd have these after effects when you wake up.
The wind has brought us a warning. The etheric sea is converging. It seems a new tacit field is taking shape.
What do you mean by tacit fields?
That means it's probably gonna get dangerous here soon. I knew it. Our gourds are out of service because of the etheric sea's influence. We can't send or receive messages for help now. We better hurry over to meet up with Baiju at our gathering spot and get out of here. Guess you really can't recall a thing, but don't worry. If you got any questions, we can talk as we move. Yang Yang and I will give you the full scoop, every little detail from the get-go.
Rover, can we call you that for now? Before you remember your true name?
Yeah, you can call me that for now.
We shouldn't stay here. If you don't have other plans, how about leaving with us for now?
Is there only one way out of the gorge? Okay. Is there only one way?
The terrains are complicated here, and we usually take that one route. If you don't mind, perhaps we can leave together for now. You can decide your future plans once we leave here.
Yeah, let's get going.
Act 1.
Rover, I know you can't remember a thing, but there's one thing I'm 90%,
like every other
no, 100% sure about you. You must be a resonator too.
You've got a tacit mark on the back of your hand, and you have a gourd. This is proof you're a resonator. Your gourd's design looks a bit different from the ones we use, though.
Also, we have resonators who can detect the formation of tacit fields nearby. It may seem all nice and quiet here now, but you never know when a tacit discord might pop up out of nowhere. Oh my, think of the devil!
Anything over here? Oh, buddy.
Strike from the shadows.
how to fight despite having forgotten everything?
I know what you're
Wow.
talking about.
Watch me lead the charge next time. No one messes with Ma Xiao I mean, Chisha.
Interesting. Okay. There's a couple settings I need to change on the recording side of things. This game's probably really loud. That's
This is a
probably
testament to my connection with the world around me.
game was probably super loud. You probably couldn't hear me at all. Icky white. Ready?
What's wrong? Are you injured from the fight?
What's the
This
statue?
is the statue of Jue, the sentinel in Zhenzhou, in the shape of a long. There is one capital and 6 cities in Huanglong, with each city having its own sentinel. While they share some similarities in appearance, there are also differences.
Are there other sentinels outside?
Sentinels are present where civilizations thrive. Huanglong stands out with the highest number of currently coexisting sentinels because of its long history and vast land.
Okay.
Records state the sentinels in Huanglong were once a single entity. Now they are each responsible for a part of Huanglong. Naturally, there are sentinels in other regions too, but fewer compared to Huanglong.
What do the other sentinels look
In
like?
Huanglong, most of the sentinels take the shape of a long. In
Of a
other
dragon,
regions,
okay.
they manifest in various forms.
I saw myself standing face to face with it.
You were standing face to face with our sentinel? One can hardly see our sentinel with their own eyes. Most people only get the chance during the appointment ceremonies. According to your description, you stood pretty close. Only the sentinel's appointed resonator is allowed in its proximity. For now, that person is the magistrate of Zhenzhou.
Perhaps it's just my imagination.
Whoa, darn! That must be an elite class!
Chixia might be in danger. Rover, please.
Leave it to me.
Our resonator ability.
Rover, watch out!
New resonator, press 2. That's one switch team has a powerful outro skill.
Swift and resolute. Strike from the shadows.
Let me be your blade.
Swift and resolute. No hesitation. The end has come.
Kick that thing's butt. Press H to view tutorial. Resonators gain concerto energy when dealing damage or performing dodges in combat. When concerto energy is full, the other resonator's icons will glow up. Switching your resonator when concerto energy is full to trigger the exiting Resonator's outro skill and consuming all the concernal energy to trigger the incoming Resonator's intro skill. Each Resonator has their unique outro and intro skills. Oh, I'm somewhere. Inspect. Torn page from the Gorge of the Spirits. Chest. Dun. Basic supply
Remnants
chest.
of the past.
Union EXP. Open B to acquired items. Treasure. Training gauntlets. Training sword. Basic energy. Content, supplies, developed materials, resources. Page torn. Lustrous tides used to convene one time in trial chords above the waves. I cry out loud, twisting winds. The response is proud. In chance you and I shall meet in shimmering waves. Our fates shall greet. One texture shard. Okie dokie. Oh, butterfly. I know in a lot of gacha games, you gotta loot everything you see. Because you'll need a lot of everything. I believe that's a chest. Let's go grab that.
Cherish every gain.
Straight. Checking in from work report on exploration sites section part 1. Work overview. The initial phase of mapping of the distribution of the exploration unit has been completed. Allow for the pre-military I can't say that word. Determination of the orientation for constructing a new route leading to the inner Huanglong while collecting image data. The survey team encountered a small-scale onslaught of the tactic discords as the Special Operations Forces of the Midnight Rangers provided timely support. Only 2 team members sustained minor injuries. However, the exploration equipment suffered heavy damage. New equipment is scheduled to arrive 1 week from now. Until then, all exploration activities will be temporarily suspended. Barney!
That was close. You fought so well. I didn't even get a chance to help, and Yang just rushed over to protect you like a Anyway, Yang was trying to shield you, and then BAM! The Tacit Discord was taken care of before I could get a good look.
Shizia.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Baizhi, we're almost there. The place where we said we'd meet with Baizhi. She's the resonator I've been talking about. Baizhi can heal with her resonance ability, and we found you together at the bottom of the gorge.
Baiji did some first aid for you. You seem to have drowned.
Okay, that
Your
bunny
airway
was gone.
clear. Your clothes were dry and clean too.
Oh, and of course it was Yang who investigated your clothes and mouth by feeling it through the streams. See? There's a resonance beacon over there. When you see a beacon, be sure to register and activate it. It's usually safe within a 5-meter radius of a beacon. It can protect you from danger sometimes.
Rover, could you hand me your terminal for a moment?
Sure.
Done. Its design and system version are different from ours, but your terminal still has the data transfer and other basic functions.
Yeah, when they're trying to talk and stuff, I'll try to not speak so it, you can hear what they're saying and everything. This is gonna be a completely no spending, completely free. Everything I get will be grinded and all that good stuff.
We are almost at the gorge's entrance. There will be a descent, but if your terminal's glider module still works, it'll make things easier. I will show you how to use it.
Once you're out of the gorge, there's only a short walk to reach Jinzhou. Jinzhou is the safest place around here. The Resonance Nexus provides coverage for the whole city. Besides, we've got a protective barrier and strong fortifications.
Sounds impressive.
Right?
Jinzhou sits between the Desert Highland and the Norfolk Barrens. It's a border city and a fortress. It's very crucial to the safety of Huanglong.
Huh? We've agreed to meet up with Bai Zhe here. Where is she?
This is the center of the Etheric Sea.
A tacit field? When did it show up? It wasn't here when we just got here.
But I didn't sense a hint of a tacit field's presence.
So it appeared while we weren't looking? Like in the blink of an eye? Or maybe the Etheric Sea can tell where we are. Could it be following us?
The center of the tacit field.
Something looked like a person, so.
Isn't that Bai Zhe? Bai Zhe! Bai Zhe!
We're too far away. Perhaps she can't hear us.
Aren't the tactic fields dangerous?
Freshly formed tacit fields have a dormant period. During this time, it is relatively safe.
During this time.
The dormant period of a tacit field varies based on its formation time. Generally, the shorter the formation time, the longer the dormant period. However, with a longer dormant period, the tacit discords born within are usually stronger. The faster a tacit field forms, the longer its dormant period lasts. For now, this tacit field should be safe.
Hopefully we won't bump into tactic discords as soon as we get there. Is there any chance that Baja's down there is bait?
True. Who could have set the bait then?
You. Yin Yang. I mean, they've been with me the whole time, so. Tactic Discord.
Some tacit discords can parrot human speech and behavior, namely the whisperings. I doubt whether they can imitate a real person to this extent, though.
Let's go down then.
Right. The glider can't carry us beyond the tacit field's range. Besides, Bai Zhe is there. We'll have to go down and see what is going on. Now it's time to use the glider module. Rover,
Move to the flip and
let me help you activate it.
Press space bar. Okay.
We're in a dormant tacit field, right? Why did you come here by yourself? Baisha, you know we... Huh?
You are all right, it seems.
Yeah, she was super energetic. And the super big TD. Way more spirited than me.
I've been keeping an eye on her condition through the stream.
Do the stream. Okay. Is this mind reading gathering? What the hell's going on? What's that? Okay, so that heights.
Baiju is
Okay.
just concerned about your condition. She must think we shouldn't be letting you
I don't
move
know.
around that much, since you've just regained consciousness.
Play. Oh, I might do that. Hold on. What did she just say? Just concerned about your condition. She must think we shouldn't be letting you move around that much since you've just regained consciousness. I'm alright.
This isn't the place for talking. Let's go.
Getting in a fight.
Leave it to me.
Question mark, question mark, question mark. Okay. Okay. That all gone.
Strike from the shadow.
Different! Shape the shapeless! Rover is with me, and that strange tacit discord is here too.
It's the tacit discord's ability. Be careful.
Okay, this health's not moving.
Strike from the shadow.
Let me be your blade. Persistence! Let the winds roar!
Swift and resolute.
Kick this butt. Second phase? Second phase. So then you have the level strength with counterattacks.
No hesitation.
Let me be your blade.
Destination drops to 0. It becomes mobilized, you can't take damage. Okay, and then take more damage, I guess is what that was saying.
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. I sense your weakness.
F. Kick that dude's butt.
Let me be your blade. Serenade! Shape the shapeless!
Sorry if you're hearing my clicking of my mouse.
Swift and resolute.
F, finish. Finish her.
Yang Yang! Rover!
I need a haircut. My
Are you
hair's
alright?
starting to
Are
bug
you
me.
hurt?
Are you alright? Are you hurt? Shake your head as like shaking my head as I'm fine, or as in no, I'm not fine. I would assume it's shake my head. No, I'm not fine. But I'm fine. Oh,
Thank
okay, I shook
goodness.
my head. No,
We
I'm
could
not
see
fine.
that darn barrier, but couldn't lay a finger on it.
Okay.
I'm fine too. I've never seen such a formidable tacit discord before, but Rover was able to completely defeat it.
That was it was a piece of cake. I didn't seem that hard at all.
Rover, what was that last move called? That looks as cool as Fiamma's killer move.
That's strange. This place isn't known to be so dangerous.
Anyway, come check this out.
An illusion left by the tacit discord, and this is an illusion.
Oh, this is an echo.
Wow, an echo of the elite class. Someone got lucky today.
My apologies. We got a little carried away. Does reverberation or echo ring a bell to you, Rover?
From the videos I've seen, yes. I know what it means.
Everything in our world is made up of frequencies, and every
It's like
sound
jewelry
generates reverberation.
pieces.
Those echoes are the lingering reverberations of tacit discords after they disintegrate. We can absorb them into the data banks in our Pangu terminals.
Bangu.
Oh, by Pangu Terminal, she means the gourd-shaped device every resonator has, developed by researchers in Huanglong. But you see, it's not always we get to find these. Also, there's a limit to what your gourd can absorb.
Absorption is only possible when your databank's level is equal to or higher than the tacit discord's level. The terminal can then convert its reverberation into an echo for use in battle. My terminal issued a warning when it detected that tacit discord earlier. It should at least be an Overlord class. Rover, would you mind checking your databank level?
No need for that. Rover, why don't you just try absorbing it with your terminal? Oh, so it doesn't work.
It says I'm level 0. I got nothing.
No worries. You can start with smaller ones before tackling this guy here. There should be some sweet baby roche rooms around here. Let's go check those out, shall we?
We'll need to report the unusual phenomena here to the City Hall and the Academy. Let's make our exit.
Mm.
Hungry. I'm starving.
I sucked it in.
What? What kind of power is that? Rover, you've been playing the fool all along? I've never seen a resonance ability quite like this. You got any other tricks up your sleeve? Like eating a whole tacit discord? Grilling echoes alive?
That wasn't my resonance ability. I have no idea what happened. It's not that different from eating it alive. How does that relate to my cooking skills? It's not that different from eating it alive.
Indeed. So what would a tacit discord taste like? Spicy? Sweet?
Rover, are you feeling all right? Any discomfort? Could it be the side effect of fighting that tacit discord? Baiju, can we take Rover to do a checkup at Huashu Academy's Resonance Medical Department?
I'm fine.
Baiju?
Absorbing echoes with the human body is not entirely unprecedented.
With the human body. I'm Huanglong section's opening. A celestial being descended, commanding the Tiangun's boundless power. Assuming mortal form, they condensed the primordial essence, creating Pangu. Cleaving heaven and earth apart, they aligned the celestial and terrestrial. Their radiance encompassed the four corners. Thus began the illustrious annals of Huanglong, as provinces were first demarcated.
What does that mean?
There was a very strong person way back, like they held the whole universe right in their hands. As there was no terminal in those days, they absorbed the tacit discords with their bare hands. And the teeth they absorbed was the most powerful of all. That person turned it into the first echo ever. Then they used the power of that echo to rebuild the world, sort out the laws, and that's how the history of Huanglong began.
I found that person. He must know a lot about history.
Actually, I'm not. I hope I was, though. Those were just some old tales my parents used to tell me, kind of like the Sentinel's appointment thing. Yang Yang's got an impressive memory for the ancient texts. Me, I just happen to roughly remember what the story's about. Whether it's true or not, that story happened a long time ago, when Jinzhou didn't even exist. Could it be that Rover's like the great granny of us all?
Let's not jump to conclusions without enough data and proper analysis.
Yep, that's me.
Rover.
I'm the great granny of the whole world.
Wait, the signal's back.
This is a holographic message to all of Jinzhou from the City Hall.
My fellow soldiers and citizens, I apologize for any inconvenience caused. I am Jinshi, the magistrate of Jinzhou. As the moon-chasing festival approaches, our city welcomes visitors from around the world. The festivities are highly anticipated by our people, and I too share in this joyful sentiment.
Moon-chasing festival.
Jinzhou has always been a crucial defense against the tacit discord outbreaks, safeguarding Huanglong. We have a heavy responsibility on our shoulders with no room for retreat or failure. It is the dedication of our warriors, along with the diligence of our citizens, that has allowed us to thrive in peace and prosperity. Despite the challenges of tacit discords, we remain steadfast and hospitable to visitors, upholding our enduring traditions. With that in mind, I have a favor to ask. Among our many visitors, there is one visitor that holds utmost importance to me, the city of Jinzhou, and the entirety of Huanglong. We have awaited your arrival for a long time. Given the circumstances, you may be feeling bewildered at this time. You should have noticed some strange happenings related to you. If you plan to stay in Jinzhou for some time, I would be more than delighted to personally meet you in the City Hall of Jinzhou. While I cannot guarantee to provide all the answers you need, I will do my best to assist you and provide necessary permissions, if applicable. This is only my personal request. You can decide your course of action in any way you see fit. Therefore, I request the people and soldiers of Jinzhou to assist this esteemed visitor the opportunity arises.
Why do I get this feeling?
This person our magistrate was talking about.
His rover.
Moon Chasing Festival, Jinshi. Moon Chasing Festival.
The Moon Chasing Festival and the Springlong Festival are the liveliest times in Huanglong. They're two of our most famous traditional festivals. Every region in Huanglong will be celebrating the festivals in their unique ways. Jinzhou is a city built on the borders, but it's no exception in that regard.
Hey, that ain't the point, okay?
What are your plans now, Rover?
Go meet the magistrate at the city hall, go visit Jinzhou City. I don't have any plans to take a look at those festivities.
There's still a while before the festival break. The best part of it hasn't even started.
If you're eagerly anticipating the festival atmosphere now, I'm afraid you will end up disappointed. But if you can stay in Jinzhou for a little while longer, until the Moon Chasing Festival activities begin. I remember you had a flashback of yourself looking into its eyes when you saw the statue of Earth Sentinel. We can't confirm its authenticity, but based on the magistrate's message, it seems Jinzhou has a lot to do with your past. Whether you were the visitor our magistrate mentioned or not, you are surely important to Jinzhou, and you will be our important...
Friend! We've already entrusted our lives to each other. I've never seen so many TDs packed together. And then Elite One was so scary. Well, you did get rid of most of them. Anyway, once we're back in Jinzhou, I'll treat you to that famous specialty from Panhua's restaurant.
And lost. I'm sure let's head to the city then.
It would be best for your well-being.
I leveled. My union
Physical
level 2.
examination once we arrive in Jinzhou. While there don't seem to be any immediate side effects following the absorption of that echo, we cannot rule out the possibility of other latent risks. Given our lack of data on you and your unusual physical signs, I suggest absorbing another reverberation with your terminal when we find one. That being said, please be sure to proceed cautiously.
Yeah, don't go too hard on yourself. You should get a checkup just to be safe. Besides, Yang is very worried about you.
If you feel any discomfort along the way, please do let us know.
I'm gonna get you one you can absorb. I never go back on my promise. Your hero Chisha's on the hunt.
No hesitation. Swift and resolute.
Okay, that's bud. Took it down. Stab, stab.
Can you reenact what you did before?
No.
Maybe
No, I
you can only
cannot.
absorb the powerful ones with your body. Or does it have to be a certain type of tacit discord? Or maybe we should
It's
give
not
your
me that does it.
terminal a whirl.
How about that? I heard a voice, so I'm assuming it's somebody else. That's inside of me.
Yay! It worked! I've never seen a
Echo
board quite
obtained.
like
See
yours
to
before,
view
but
echoes
it
in the
sure is
resonator
working just
panel.
fine.
Let me be there for everyone.
Got an
As
echo
we
and a
head
new
toward our
skill.
shared future,
Open to view all
leaving the
available
past behind.
echoes. Like this echo. Equipped. Back. Transform Sunbrace.
Let's reach farther destinations together.
Your terminal's got a different look, but the functions are pretty much the same.
Use this echo skill to charge forward.
Leave it to me. The end has
Oh,
come.
ultimate! Kick their butts. I never stood a chance.
Strike from the shadows.
No, no, no. Oh, Lord.
Remnants of the past.
Heritage. Gotta get those plants. Resources. Medium tuner. Bunny. This one's glowing.
Disperse.
Magnificent! Let the winds roar!
One with the sounds.
Wah, 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 wah. Dun. Echo. Butterfly. It's like the wisps from Genshin. So.
Leave it to me. One with the sounds.
Strike from the east. The hour is upon us.
Ultimate. Kick that dude's butt. Sonot casket. The product of a collapsed sonosphere scatters all over the world. It records the untwisted memories of the past. If you're lucky enough to discover one, the relic merchants will gladly exchange valuable items for it. Over to hang on to it. I know there's an old acquaintance with the relic. I'll read that. Relic merchant. Tactic eliminates a golden light with unstable energy contained within it. After a utility is unlocked, you can use the levitator to grab it. After grabbing Tassid Flume Light, you can either throw it directly at the target or use aim to precisely control where it lands. Once thrown, the target will trigger a time explosion. Some fissure ledges eroded by the ledge phenomenon cannot be destroyed through conventional means. You can use them to grab the nearby evidence and throw it to trigger an explosion. Okay. So I need that to blow up that, apparently.
Leave it to me. Strike from the shadows. One with the sounds.
Look! Jinzhou City, just up ahead!
Gotta get that data bank level up. Cutscene.
Rover?
Beginning of the Act 1. Quest complete.
There you are. My dearest. Seed of Fate.
Alrighty, what should we do next? Shall we go grab a bite?
That sounds
Time to
good.
return
I
to
could
the
eat.
academy. The anomalies of the gorges of spirits, the resurgence of that tacit field, and the many wave-worn phenomena occurrences. I should report them in time.
Then I'll go submit our report and prepare the documentation needed for Rover's audience with the magistrate while I'm there.
Then
What
I
about
guess
me?
I'll take Rover over to the Nexus Town for registration first. And we'll just hang out for a while. Being new to Jinzhou and all, she can't be left standing outside the city hall with nothing to do. Hospitality is our local specialty, you know.
Then I'll leave you in Shizia's care, Rover. Is that all right with you? I'll give you a call once the paperwork is done.
Leave it to me.
I'll send the branch of Resin Medical Science a notice. We need to conduct a thorough physical examination on you to make sure we're fine. Come visit the academy after your audience if you have no other plans.
Thorough
Yes.
examination.
A physical examination would be required to determine if any disease is present. If no medical issues are found, we'll conduct further monitoring and analysis to understand what happened to your body. Of course, we won't do anything without your consent.
Well, that's good. But I consent.
Done yet? What's the holdup? Let's move. Then I'll have more time to show Rover around. We've got loads of fun in Jinzhou. We can go watch lion dances, hero plays, stand-up shows, and then maybe the martial championships. Plus tons of different treats to try out. You think it, we have it.
Alright. Yeah. Yang and Bazi. I'll see you later. Baji or something. Something like that. Baiji. That's what it was. Baiji. New resonator.
Chissa, ally of justice at your service.
This is
Are
a
you
spirited
the one
young
to be the
Jinzhou patroller who lights up the streets of Jinzhou. She's always ready to be the hero someone needs. She fuses such passion into bullets that blast out of her fingertips.
Another day, another heroic me.
Okay. Okay, there's different effective for all. And, there's a suggest. So they suggest stuff as main attack. Well, I don't have anything as main attack. Fusion damage, don't have anything for fusion. Crit rate, nothing. Crit damage, nothing. Oh, I don't have anything that's suggested for her. And if she's fusion, she's not whatever that is. Spectral, maybe. Suggest. Auto-equipped. Well, it gave me those. But why? I mean, spectral damage, she's not Spectra, so... So I would assume those are not good for her. Still, even today, Remnants of the past day, first resonance, tutorial quest. Learn. Okay. Huanglong Act 1, first resonance. But yes. Pioneer Associate.
Here's to a world of discoveries and wonders.
Welcome to
Hello.
Pioneers Association,
Welcome to the
Jinzhou
Pioneer
Branch.
Association's Jinzhou branch.
Watch Pioneers by yourself. Well,
Of course.
okay. Loot Mapper. Permit.
One moment, please. We're connecting to your terminal.
In a hurry, what's the matter today? I'll go into the place, don't call me that. Remember, it's my bad, I should call you. Chica Patrol. So, this young lady is my friend with the great patroller. Uncle Chepe, please stop teasing me. Hello. My friend, we're here today for some help. I'm just looking for you today, Rover, what it is. But actually some kind of energy that doesn't resistance. On the other hand, once you consider to hit a box in the way that uses boxes to physical use and put your friend that is around the glass of them. There's a lot of stuff. Because it's one of the most treasured, for element as well as the founding during the catastrophe. They represent the final remnants of a bygone era, washed away by the relentless tide of history. I have a selfish request to make. Could you please let me have this? What's in it for me? Of course, I'll give you something in return. To be frank, those don't have the financial worth. Yet those of us who relic hunters and information stored in these is highly coveted. I can pay you the shell credits or other valuable items. Long story short, it's a sweet deal for you. I'll make sure you have what you get. Okay, so it's a collector's thing. Ah, sure. Here you go.
Remember to stop and look around
That
as
gives
you
me
explore.
astrites.
Maybe there
Free
are ancient relics.
hole, I'm guessing is what those things are. And it's bright.
Faraway mountains. Who knows?
These things. Yeah, it's the convey. Set of box. Is it like up there? Ah, check there. There's another one over there. Oh, there's one up there too. No, gee.
Here we are, Jinzhou's Nexus Tower. Exactly. Let me see. Think of it as Jinzhou's largest service station, or an integration hub. It's something along those lines. I'm not much of a tech person myself. Long story short, it's a navigator, a defense system, and a regional information center all in one enormous package. The smaller ones we ran into earlier are resonance beacons. Data is shared between all beacons. You activate one, and the entire map's data will be relayed to your terminal. Pretty nifty, huh? Just place your terminal here.
Do, do, do. Activate the terminal. These are resonance beacons. So I'm assuming fast travel points. What those are, I'm guessing. There's no way I can climb this. Can I? Nope. It won't let me climb it.
I have the arrangements in place. Rover, you can come visit the magistrate at any time. Shuzia, do you mind bringing Rover over to the city hall?
New chapter unlocked. Experience it now. Complete main quest to the shore's end for a better experience. View recommended quest now. Confirm. Okay, so the main quest. Hey, give me control. There we go. Press and open up the map. I'm assuming, yeah, resonators fast travel. Makes sense. I think I should get those then. Well, I can. Oh, it's this dude. Asher needs help. Side quest. I see the hands that choose. Journey stickers on that page. Well, so cool. You're going to be searching by the signatures on the title page after I did. Oh, yeah, my character's name's Noctora. You come to the right time. I have a favor to ask. Who are you? Answer the test. Test some creatures. School. Do you know Echo Projector? This machine that turns me into an echo. Since voluntary help us, but he has not shown up until now. So you're asking me to play golf? kids, so would you like to further lessons? Alright, sure. So you want me to come with me? Okay. I'm doing a side quest. Golf day. This is the downhill part of the river, and I'm going to play golf from upstream. You will need to readjust with the guy of the buoys. The children will observe the record and be at the batters golf the blank and compose a report after the lesson. Sure. What am I doing? Oh. Oh, okay. Probably could have done that quicker. It feels so slippery. You really in your element. Wow, you're really in your element. Rover is so adept at playing good resident golf. It tastes so delicious. That was fried echo. Just joking. Mr. Golf seems to be good manners from Rover. Let's take a photo of us, Mr. Wilson. It's Cliff Lake. You took a group photo with the school kids. Thank you for your help. Sergeants all love you. Please take your action. May I turn you to give some rest? Sure. Okay, that was an easy quest. Restaurants, cooking. Ooh. Shells. Shells could be something, right? Yep, shell. Yeah. This one now, so let's track that.
Wind guide me.
I do have ray tracing on, so I might have to turn that off. Getting every now and then a little choppy on my end. I'm also running everything in ultra settings with ray tracing and recording at the same time, so choppiness is to be expected. Bom, 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 bom. Up, 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 and away. Graphically, though, the game looks really nice. I did do the settings for the filter. Global filter. Which I did a dystopia 3.1 with all that. I did do a loaded in on a different account for a little bit to see if it's something I wanted to record, so that's why I have some of the settings changed and all that.
Go see for yourself. Everyone's been talking.
Ew. first time seeing such a crowd in front of the city hall.
I was surprised too. I've never seen so many non-staff personnel here before.
Are they all here for the audience with the
Most
magistrate?
of the people here have applied for an audience, but I heard they've all been turned down. Most
Hey, what are
people
you
were
doing?
advised to
Walking in through us. We're having a conversation. Turned down by who? Prisoner's just not new yet. Turned down by
Most
who?
people were advised to leave by the magistrate's bodyguard upon sending in their applications. The ones staying here are either trying to apply for some other people or just too stubborn to leave. The few that made it inside said it only took one freezing look from Lady Sanhua, and they were compelled to leave.
What kind of description is that? Sounds like you've met some snake-haired lady and got turned into stone.
She's the magistrate's personal bodyguard.
Oh, I've heard of her before. She's the all-round Death Glare / Terminator Ice Beauty. That's what the rumors say, at least.
Perhaps the magistrate is not here yet.
There's a small chance she's not in the city hall, but it's very unlikely for her not to be in Jinzhou. Or rather, it's nearly impossible for the magistrate to leave Jinzhou at all. With her busy schedule, it's already difficult to find any time off. In addition, as the magistrate of Jinzhou, leaving the land under her jurisdiction without authentication is not allowed.
Ah.
Unless she's engaged on a business trip, or when Jinzhou's safety is under threat.
Yep, there's gotta be something big if that's the case. So this is the true confidence of our rover. I agree, though. So far, you've been ticking all the boxes in our magistrate's description.
Can holographic messages be pre-recorded?
Sure it can.
Have you thought of something, Rover?
Perhaps the magistrate did not know who her guest was. I'm wondering why the magistrate wanted to meet her guest in person. She must have a reason for attracting all this attention. Perhaps she didn't know who it means. She's not doing this to avoid confession for her guest. She should have anticipated the follow-up. How does she decide who is her guest and who is not? She's not doing this to avoid confusion for her guest. Just the follow-up. You should have anticipated the
I can't really
follow-up.
keep up with your thoughts, but I think a meeting with a magistrate wouldn't hurt.
Same here. Anyway, our magistrate's the best lead we have for now, no matter what she has in store for Rover.
What if I am
And
the
that's
person?
exactly what we're after.
We're on the right track then. You'll be getting your memories back in no time. What do you think, Rover? Are you in a hurry to recover your memories?
What really matters is how I'll live my life and create new memories. And most
In
certainly I
that
want to get
case-
my memories back.
How about meeting with the magistrate first? She may have the answers you're looking for. We're not allowed to go with you. Shizia and I will be right outside the city hall. We'll be waiting for you.
That's right. We're not going anywhere. Just give us a shout if anything goes down. Wait, no, we won't be able to hear you. Plus, they've got this rule about not yelling inside the city hall.
Got it, so yell in the city hall.
What do you mean I'm not the VIP the magistrate's expecting?
Showing
Go
how.
see for yourself. Everyone's been talking about it.
First, let's head to the city hall. Enter it.
Follow me.
Okay.
Kindly have a seat.
What if I want to sit over here? Huh? I have to sit over here?
Lady Sanhua will be with you shortly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. I apologize for the delay. My name is Sanhua, the bodyguard of Madam Magistrate. I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is currently away. Prior to her departure, she instructed me to bring you these tokens and a welcome gift. Madam Magistrate advised you to explore what these tokens represent during her absence. This may help you acquire the information you desire sooner. I apologize for the inconvenience, but please rest assured she will be here to meet you in 3 days' time.
Why 3
Because
days?
she will require at least 3 days to complete her current task. Madam Magistrate wanted to assure you that in 3 days, by any means, she will return to meet you in person. I'll be sure to convey your kindness to Madam Magistrate. Please accept my sincerest gratitude. Yes, Madam Magistrate does hope to have your assistance, but there is no rush for a decision. She does not want to pressure you into anything you may not desire. We invite you to learn about our situation before making a final commitment.
Where is
Sorry,
Magistrate?
I cannot disclose her whereabouts at this time. Please trust me that she is eagerly looking forward to meeting you in person.
See it's on the map
Pardon
door.
my inability to provide a better answer. Madam Magistrate has a task that she must handle alone, but she has never for one moment forgotten about her meeting with you. Not knowing exactly when you'd arrive, she had to leave without having the chance to welcome you in person. When it comes to these tokens, it is never her intention to confuse you with the puzzles. Instead, they should serve as clues that lead you toward the truth. Madam Magistrate deeply regrets not having the time to deliver her messages to you in person. We value your presence far more than you might imagine. The same goes for any and all information about you.
Got it. How are you certain that I was the
Since Madam
guest?
Magistrate is currently away, I cannot make the final confirmation on her behalf. But you are truly exceptional.
I heard that many people were
Regarding
asked to
that,
leave.
My eyes can see the frequencies of all living beings. Or rather, those frequencies are the only thing I can see. You share the same frequency with Madam Magistrate.
What does my frequency look like?
You look undistorted and authentic, in your original form. In my eyes, you appear the way you are.
Okay, what do the frequencies of others look like?
They all look different.
Doesn't want to continue this topic. Okay.
May I have your terminal for a moment?
Are we exchanging contacts now?
Indeed. It was an oversight on my end. I will now import my contact information and that of all public services, like patrol stations, into your terminal. I will be here on standby, ready to assist whenever you need me. I need your terminal for regional access authorization. I will also configure the latest utility module for you. Madam Magistrate thought you might need it.
Sure, let's hand it over.
The utility module on your terminal has been upgraded to the latest iteration. Now, all the utilities, including sensor, levitator, and grapple, should be fully functional. You are now granted unlimited access to all regions in Jinzhou. I have sent your terminal ID to every border pass and residence beacon. You will only need to display your terminal ID or activate a beacon with your terminal for entry. You are free to visit any part of Jinzhou.
It's number 9 paperwork, and that includes the city hall. And that includes City Hall?
Including the City Hall. You have full access to its facilities. Also, may I ask, have you decided your place of residence in Jinzhou? If not, Madam Magistrate has arranged accommodation for you in advance, here in the City Hall.
Is that royal suite?
I will lead you to your room if you need.
I have friends waiting outside.
We will be ready to accommodate you anytime.
So I was obtained. We got a burlap fruit, leaf, small device, and a sugar pearl. That's right. Yeah, emitting a subtle fragrance. Doesn't seem to have anything unusual. A purple leaf with a faint, peculiar energy. A fishy craftsman small device. The surface is ancient text. The inner ring is too long. Okay. Inquire.
Anything I can help you with, Rover?
Tokens. I have questions about
Of course.
you.
Please feel free to ask me anything, and I will answer to the best of my ability.
I've been that
I'm
before.
afraid not. I have never. If I had, I would never forget you. Anything
Wow.
I can help you with, Rover?
Okay. Run around. What's happening? You here? No, nothing. What's this? Is this my room? You hear the crypt sounds of Wayne Queen pieces being laid down on the board, followed by a long silence. Knock on the door. There was no response. Maybe those inside were too invested in the game of weak you. Can I just open it? Push the door. The door didn't budge. What's that? What? Wow. I will leave.
Rover! It took you so long. What gives? Was our magistrate a chatterbox?
I told you it was about your conversation with Shanha.
So Madam Magistrate's not in the city hall.
Why the long face?
It sure is.
Shizia. The increasing tacit fields, uncannily powerful tacit discords, and now, our magistrate's absence.
Plus, the mysterious Rover.
I'm afraid.
Should get some dinner, but Jinjo might be in
We've
danger.
reported to the City Hall, the Ministry of War, and the Academy. We've done everything we can. I mean, this is Huanglong, and we're talking about Jinzhou of all places. We've been through our fair share of unrest over the past 1,000 years, and we've made it together every time. There's been TD outbreaks every year, but we can always trust General Ji Yan, Madam Magistrate, and our Sentinel to have our backs. We're not ones to mess with.
United we stand, a bastion of might. One equals a legion, invulnerable in fight. Well said, Chizia. Do you have any plans, Rover?
I don't think there's much for me to do. Let's investigate the items. That's a 3-day vacation. Now let's investigate the
Over.
items.
Do you mind if we have a look at the tokens?
Now, we show you the tokens.
So, what's so special about them?
Take the candy.
A candy? Oh, I've had these when I was a kid. I think they were called sugar pearls. But I haven't seen anything like this in a while. Went out of trend, maybe.
It reminds me of my childhood. I still remember the taste. It was so sweet. I was really scared of getting my flu shots when I was little. And sometimes the nurse lady would hand out candies like this as a prize for being good. But what does it mean as a token?
Okay, what about the small buddies?
It seems like a miniature sundial.
I could see that.
On this sundial, time seems to be represented by the 12 earthly branches drawn on the outer ring of its surface. And its inner ring shows the 4 symbols, each representing one cardinal direction. These are the 4 famous auspicious beasts in Huanglong's folklore. They are believed to protect people from all 4 directions under heaven. Generally, the teal long represents the east. The white tiger stands for the west. The vermilion bird stands for the south. And finally, we have the black tortoise for the north. It seems the sundial is supposed to show both time and direction. But how could it work when there is not a compass attached? Not to mention, the lack of sunlight basically renders it useless.
Ugh, that requires way too much brain power.
Okay. What about the leaf?
The color of this leaf seems a bit odd. Can't tell what tree it is.
I think I can feel something from it. Never mind. It's too faint. Maybe it was just my imagination. Sorry. I can't tell what kind of tree this leaf belongs to either.
What about black fruit?
This is a mangosteen fruit. Mangosteens are not native to Zhengzhou. They are usually imported by boat. I think we can find more mangosteens being sold at the nearby markets. They're not always available for purchase, though. The frequent tacit discord outbreaks can disrupt transportation and cause shortages. The Midnight Rangers have greatly improved the situation in recent years, but still.
Okay.
So
Take out.
Jizia and I share similar childhood memories of the Sugar Pearl. Do you remember it too, Rover?
Yeah,
When
nope.
it comes to candies, no one knows them better than the kids of Jinzhou.
Sure, we can ask the kids about candy. That ain't a dangerous topic. Hey kid, you want some candy? Jesus. Just about silence. The little girl seems to have finally made up her mind about the great sacrifice. She offers you her hand, revealing a small piece of candy.
I don't have candy like that. But I've got this. It's really good. You can have one.
Thank you, but why?
Madam Magistrate said we should be nice to every guest.
Oh, that's good. Small gift from a child. She hopes you enjoy your sweet time in Jinzhou. It's a suitable place.
There's still some distance to the Huaxiu Academy. Let's see who reaches there faster.
I just installed some apps for you. Please try looking for one that's called Utilities on the terminal.
Okay, new function. You unlock utilities. Okay. To use grapple.
See? Just open the utilities, select the grapple, and there you go. If you want to be a hero like the Jinzhou Speedster, you've gotta master the grapple. Come on, give it a shot, Rover.
Wind guide me.
Wow. Take
Oh,
that.
wait a sec. Someone's looking for me. Yeah? What? When did he disappear? Don't worry. It's all right. I'll be right there. Duty calls. Oops. Almost forgot. Can't be late. Sorry, Rover, Yang Yang. I've got to head off for my shift. I'll join you right after I'm done, all right? If you need me, just shout my name. And I, the Jinzhou Speedster, will be there in a sec. Stop! Don't call me that. Anyway, I gotta go. You guys okay on your own? Give me a heads up when there's any updates.
Sure, go do your thing. Don't worry, I'm staying with him. Rover, let's go inside.
Okay. Ones I definitely got to change. I would assume. Figure out. Okay. Walk, run, spirit, auto sprint. No, it's probably lock mode. Walk, no, use utility. Set a T tab. Yeah, we can flip those. That's fine. T controls the wheel. Tab. Yeah, that's way nicer. Way nicer.
Daiju hasn't replied to my message. She's probably busy in her lab. Over there must be Mr. Mortefi from the Department of Safety. Daiju once mentioned him before. He might be able to help us get in touch with Baizhi, but, it seems we've caught him at a bad time.
Oh, Talk to him anyways.
Anyway, let's try asking him, shall we?
What? You need something?
Well
I
said.
refuse to tolerate the foolish striving of those insatiable slugs. Since it's difficult for our research to deal with a man like him, I'd rather handle it personally and swiftly. And you are?
Mr. Mortifi, please pardon our intrusion. We are friends of Baiju, and we're here to look for her.
I see. I hope I didn't cause any offense earlier.
Not at all. It was us who bothered you.
Baja should be in the data analysis room. I'll go tell her you're here.
Thank you, sir. This is Mortifi, a renowned figure in the Department of Safety. He was born in the New Federation, and he joined the Washu Academy a few years ago. I heard his talent is truly impressive. People say he's a bit scary at first glance, but he's actually quite kind-hearted once you get to know him. Shizia told me he's quite popular with the kids. Children have been pestering him for all kinds of fancy toys, and he's always open to their requests.
Okay.
Here you are. The data we collected in the Gorges of Spirits has been submitted for analysis, and we'll have the results today. I have the equipment for your physical examinations ready too. Any discoveries during your trip to the City Hall?
Each of the tokens are about what happened.
What do you think, Baiju?
Yeah, some kid give me candy.
I have a hypothesis about the sugar pearl, but I need to verify it first. If possible, I recommend conducting non-destructive tests of all these tokens you have.
That's a straightforward
Data
situation.
is always straightforward. The first 3 tokens can be tested at my branch's laboratory. This miniature sundial will require radiographic testing, though. To access the necessary equipment, we'll need to file a request with one of the Tacitite Studies-related branches. Yes, Mortifi is the branch of Tacitite Weaponry's head within the Department of Safety. One moment, please.
Give me the items to be tested. Anything else you need me to know, you can let me know now. You may retrieve your items in 20 minutes, and the analysis report will be ready 5 minutes after that. Take a right, and you'll find me in the testing room.
Show 'em
I
all
don't
the
see
tokens.
anything special with these items. Speaking of the sugar pearl, you all remember eating sugar pearls like this when you were kids? Oh, I don't think I've ever had anything like this in my childhood. No, I'm from the New Federation. You mean the sugar pearl might be unique to Huanglong?
I remember a nurse lady giving me a candy like that.
So, sugar pearls like this were distributed at hospitals, perhaps.
The sugar pearl might be a type of medicine. Its sweet taste would have made it more palatable to children.
Miss Baija, as a Huanglong local working at the academy, I suppose you already had an idea about what it is?
I do have my theory as to what it is, but it still needs verification. I wouldn't proclaim any solid answers before confirming the chemical composition of this item with reliable data.
Seconded. Let's find out through actual testing then.
It will take some time before the results are ready. If you have other matters to take care of, you should go ahead. I'll let you know once we have the results.
Shall we wait here at the academy, Rover?
Sure.
Sure you can. But don't forget your physical examination. I'll see you in a while for that.
Talk about your body checkup. Well, that's the only quest I have. So, do that. Body checkup.
I have the equipment ready. I'll need to check your health status and see if there are any unusual fluctuations. Now let's begin, if you're ready.
One moment, please. Can I ask about?
Do you have any questions before we begin? Apart from the ancient legend Yang Yang mentioned earlier, I've never heard of anything like this. But if we look at it another way, we might finally be able to verify said legend once we figure out what really happened with your body. Now let's begin, if you're ready.
Sure.
Can you try to manifest the Crownless's frequency without using your terminal?
Unfortunately, I can't.
I am not seeing the Crownless's data in your terminal. So it was indeed absorbed into your body. The Crownless's frequency energy was consumed by your body, leaving no trace behind. But how did you manage to do that? It's as though there's another mechanism within your body capable of absorbing frequency energy.
Does this have anything to do with my
Your test
amnesia?
results don't indicate any trauma, so your amnesia may not be linked to traumatic events. As for your ability to absorb echoes, I can't make a connection between that and your amnesia based on the current data. To put it simply, it seems there is another dimension or a creature hiding inside your body.
Sounds like I have a little universe immunity.
That's a poetic and intriguing comparison. It seems we need a simulated combat to figure out what happened in your body. Please hold your terminal tight and stay still. This is the Academy's simulated training ground. Don't worry, Yang Yang and I will assist you. Please fight the simulated tacit discords like you normally would.
Resurrection point active. Defeat all enemies. Oh, 8. 15, not 8. I don't know why I said 8.
Let me be your blade. Synchronizing.
Whoosh. Hold left click, then left click. Ah, okay. I got
As
you.
Yotan had previously detected, your bodily function
My
is
G.
in good condition, and you seem entirely unaffected by the Crownless's energy. Now, we will temporarily boost your resonance ability for further testing.
Hold, and then E.
Swift and
I don't get that one. That's one. That's just straight up E. And then, oh, ultimate.
I sense your weakness.
Not the slightest fluctuation in your frequency energy. So it was not your resonance ability either. I suppose we'll do another round to fully test your potential.
No hesitation.
Chicken butt. Taking names.
We have gathered
All
all
me.
the data we need.
All
The
me.
test is ending soon. Rover, you can find the exit straight up ahead.
Rover, can you hear me? Hello?
The comm line is dead. Something's wrong. Gotta be cautious. Now, where is the exit?
Straight across.
I'm back to the same spot again. And this moon.
And
What is happening?
That's right. Here's a snapshot. That's a good
Are those
thumbnail.
tacit discords?
Yeah. No, I guess. I feel like I got something in my eye. Dad call me mother?
Rover! Rover! Thank goodness. You're awake, Baiji. What happened just now? The connection was suddenly cut off.
Rover, do you still remember what you saw? Can you give us some more details?
Enormous moon fading in and out of the sky. I'm saying a
A
giant
giant tacit discord with a scythe. It doesn't sound like the crownless. Might be even higher ranked. This is the first time we've run into anything like this since we put the training ground into use. The sonorosphere captures everything that once happened in a specific time and place, be it good or bad. We built this simulated training ground after the structure of sonorospheres. Our goal was to extract pure remnant energy with the simulated sonorosphere. But we cannot guarantee that all abnormal frequencies were eliminated. Your arrival may have revived the abnormal frequencies we accidentally captured. Remnant energy sometimes gives rise to memory manifestations of sentient beings. You may have encountered one such manifestation. I suspect it could have something to do with your unconscious mind. Such anomalies could have been hiding in the simulation, and they resonated with your subconscious. Or perhaps they were lifted from your subconscious in the first place. I'm afraid I can't give you a conclusion yet. Not until we've run a thorough analysis of the data collected. I'll also check the simulated sonorosphere again to see what on earth happened to it. In terms of bodily functions, you seem to be in perfect health. In fact, all the data look quite good. But if you feel anything unusual, please come find me anytime.
I'll consider it. New function unlocked. Convenience. Residence weapons. Through convenience. Effective way of reliable allies and quite powerful weapons. 3. Convene. I'm actually not gonna do this. I'll wait for the time limit. Because I do know I've seen some videos of people saying that if you use this, you get Baiji right off the get. But you can just wait for the timer, and then you'll just have another extra pull for something else. And welcome back. I was just gonna ask, mortify about things.
Here's your sundial, intact as it was.
Mr. Mortefi, can we have the test results?
Simply put, it's hollow. Here, try tapping on it. It sounds different from a solid object. It's not just a timekeeping tool. It's an intricate mortise and tenon puzzle box. This sundial is hollow with an inner compartment. We scan it, and there is a small paper scroll inside. However, it's missing a crucial component. We should be able to spin the wheels on the sundial once the right component is installed.
And press the
Automata
button.
mechanics isn't my field of study. I specialize in developing tacitite weapons, but the foundational theories behind these applied technologies are quite similar. It wouldn't have taken me this long if we were dealing with tacitite weapons. Install the missing part, then rotate the wheels to their correct positions, and you should be able to solve the puzzle and access the paper scroll. However, I still have no idea what the missing component should look like.
Expert in this field.
Him. I can help you with this.
But you just said you're not an expert.
I just need some time to think it over. One moment. I have an incoming call. What is it? You certainly are well informed. It's indeed beautiful data. Good taste. Well, since you've put it that way.
Rover, Mr. Mortefi's expression seems to have softened, don't you think?
Yeah, he looks like a purring cat now. He's surprisingly
an amiable person, isn't he? We haven't even asked him to help us with assembling.
I guess the Academy's people are just passionate about solving problems.
It looks like Mr. Mortefi needs more time. Maybe we should give him some space to concentrate. Rover, let's come back later, shall we?
Investigate the surroundings, or so let's investigate the surroundings. Where's that be? Really could fit the entire room. It's cold to the touch. As you press your arm on into it, you feel something sharp and felt a slight.
Rover, please don't touch that. It's dangerous.
Ouch! You took 122 hit points. Flip. Rest on the table. It's covered slightly. Curves from the fingers through. Single photograph light sides cut from the newspaper. A delicate woman with a white coat gazing at an infant. Her face hidden from view.
I don't think we'll find what we need here.
Well, yeah, we will, okay? Reach up with an assortment of research materials and books and Discord, cordless arrange, blah 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 blah. Where's wood and copper and some crude metal, carafided. You can't tell what it is. The shape cracks in your hand as you try to steady it, but it's too late. A wooden block falls onto your foot. It's a critical hit.
Rover.
Jesus. Done more damage to myself than the freaking tacit discords have done to me. Shiny box, but filled with random engineering parts. I'll leave this on screen for a little bit, so if anyone wants to read it, they can pause and read it. And there you go. I guess I just will have to talk to him again.
Yes, of course. I've already noticed all that you mentioned. Indeed. You just pointed out a blind spot in my thinking. Your workshop? That hellish place? Stop sweet-talking me. I get it. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Let's get back to the sundial. It's a mortise and tenon-based puzzle box. The missing component in the middle needs to fulfill two entirely different structural requirements at the same time. Considering its entire structure, this component needs an automatic buckle that goes down on top of an embedded pointer. I'll drop a design for you. The parts you'll need can be found in Jiang Li's workshop. I've already informed him about it. You'll only need to go fetch the parts in his place. He keeps a box full of them.
Mr. Mortifi? Is that the person you were talking to earlier? Mr. Xiang Li Yao, I think.
Yes. It doesn't take me much effort to figure out this little sundial here. But I do admit talking with Jiang Li made it easier. He's the expert in automata mechanics I mentioned earlier. The only principal investigator we currently have.
Jeez. Sure, let's go with... That's the freaking room that I was just in.
I mentally prepared myself for the worst, but this place looks much better than Mr. Mortifi's description. Though it is a bit hard to figure out where we should start.
I think it's right here. This box.
This should be it. It's quite a box full. Let's go back and show it to Mr. Mortifi. Mr. Mortifi, we found the parts.
Good. Bring it to me.
The test results are in.
All ears.
The mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. It's suitable for regular consumption. We found nothing unusual about it. From the purple leaf you presented, I detected subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency from two distinct sources, but they were overlapping and difficult to distinguish. This is a rare occurrence. The scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out the possibility of them being left behind through contact. This is not an ordinary leaf, but it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
What's the wave-worn phenomena?
Yes, the anomalies that occurred after the lament, including the formation of tacit fields, etheric sea, retroact rain, and gravity loss. These are collectively called the wave-worn phenomena. And the lament was the start of it all.
As for the sugar pearl, it has been determined to be a type of oral vaccine. This sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago. The low-temperature storage life for this vaccine is about 2 years.
A 20-year-old vaccine. Could it be related to the children's epidemic in Zhengzhou 2 decades ago?
The archives in the Academy should have information on the sugar pearl. The archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start by searching the keywords at the lobby terminal.
Mr. Mortifi?
The missing pointer has been installed, and now the sundial should be complete.
So, the discs are rotatable now.
Yes, Align the correct markers with the pointer we just installed, and then you should be able to open it.
The earthly branches represent time. The four symbols represent cardinal direction. The earthly branches represent time.
Earthly branches and four symbols. These symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle. It's an intricate way of recording time in Huanglong. Nowadays, it is mainly reserved for calendars, numerology, and indexing, but it's falling out of daily use. Now, what kind of information could it represent?
It's the filing system. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives, namely the Grand Libraries.
So it's like a time-based filing system.
Yes, the large data repositories located in Huanglong's major cities.
The Academy's public archives are organized in this manner too.
I see. Obtain the sundial.
I found it. It's located on the way shelf.
Okay. Okay.
Chang Si. Wu Wei. Grover, it's here.
Dr. Sugar Pearl Vaccine in Texas Discord Outbreak. Abstract. Nova Phi is an acute infectious disease with no effective treatment, primarily affecting children under 6 years old. It is highly contagious with severe symptoms, including fever, limp pain, and muscle atrophy. To combat this disease, a live unedited vaccine has been developed and successfully passed phase 3 clinical trials on June 16th at 3 p.m. The medical selection established a specialized team for the vaccine's development. This review aims to analyze the process of the vaccine's research and provide valuable insight for further studies. Results have shown promise immunization outcomes, making this vaccine a potential solution for preventing Nova Phi infection. 1. Primarily application of the neutralizing antibodies detected methods for Nova Phi pseudovirus. 2. Efficiency of live attuned vaccines against Nova Phi pseudovirus via interjection. 3. Clinical trials report of oral administration of Sugar Pearl's live attuned vaccines against Nova Phi's pseudovirus.
There are 2 photos here.
One photo shows a group of researchers led by a woman in her 30s. Everyone's looking excited and happy. The other photo shows an infant in diapers with a slender hand holding a spoon with a sugar pearl in it directly towards the infants. Okay. Archive, the first resonator. Archive resonator evaluation report on the first resonator. Time of the evaluation, year of we, all redacted. Resonator's name redacted. Resonator's assessment RA1001-G. Resonator's evaluation report. Resonator redacted reports amnesia regarding their resonance ability. reports amnesia regarding their resonance ability. With no clear time of awakening, a tacit mark is present on the right hand. No visible post-awakening physical alterations. Their tacit mark and pupils display a golden halo when they exert their forte. Resonant spectral tests show strong symphony with multiple patterns, but the cause of the resonator blanks, redacted awakening remains inclusive. Further examination is needed to determine the origin of their resonance abilities. Analyses of test samples have revealed a non-convergent Rabel's curve with a noticeable periodic waveform, which classifies redacted as a congenital resonator. Overclock diagnostic report. Resonator redacted waveform graphic shows elliptic fluctuations. The pattern of the time domain is stable with no abnormal waveforms. Experimentation's results are determined to be within normal parameters, and redacted bears no risk of overclocking. During the Battle of Gorge of Spirits, a resonator engaged in combat with an unidentified tacit discord, the Crownless, resulting in a high-risk victory and resolution of the crisis. The morale of the army was bolstered, and they achieved invincibility. 3 days later, the battle concluded in triumph, with soldiers reportedly seeing the resonator standing next to Zhu. This event marked the founding of Jinzhou in that same year. Attachment Jinzhou Foundation Ceremony redacted. Comment from research number 31. Data lost must be addressed before next database maintenance to prevent further issues.
If I remember correctly, Jinzhou was established during a year of Wei, several cycles ago. The Jinzhou City Hall and Huashu Academy were built in the same year. The Gorges of Spirits battle sparked Jinzhou's founding. And the formidable tacit discord described here? I believe it is the Crownless.
So, I'm assuming that I'm the first resonator. When I do my fourth day, doesn't my eyes glow? When I do my ult? Gotta zoom out. Read. Archive type distorts. Entry type distorts. Known types. Whispering, hollow, transits, glimmers, toward. Overview. Ever since the emergence of the waveform phenomenon, humanity has been fixated on researching the enigma known as tacit discords. These entities are seen as sources of destruction and embodiments of chaotic energy. Despite extensive study, our understanding remains incomplete due to a lack of information on their composition. As time passes, these gaps in knowledge will only widen, resulting in a gradual decay and eventually annihilation of these discords. To sustain itself, the tacit discords process an internal drive to consume and merge with other frequencies in the constant battle against its existence. Pendant echoes. Upon its demise, the frequencies of a tacit discord will not immediately vanish. Instead, they will slowly decay over time, allowing for their capture to utilize Once enough frequencies have been stored, they can harness to replicate the abilities of the original Tastic Discord. This remaining energy capable of emulating the defeated entity's power is known as an echo, a valuable asset that must be carefully collected and preserved in our library's archive.
Rover, about the sugar pearl.
Talk about the time indicated on the sundial. Let's share my
What do
thoughts.
you think, Rover?
About Magistrate. No, talk about all the
Let's look back
tokens.
on what we've gathered so far. Our clues point to the sugar pearl as a key in solving the sundial's puzzle. Simply put, one token can lead to multiple targets, and one target may hold several pieces of information. We both had a reason for meeting. The magistrate had information to share, while I had questions to ask. However, her tokens contain both what she wants to tell me and what I want to ask her, making it seem like she is complicating matters. Maybe she was running out of time. That's why she could only offer us scraps of the puzzle, instead of actually putting it together. Or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist, leaving breadcrumbs for us to follow. The initial clues may simply be a test
To mislead ill-intentioned
In other
people.
words, there are people who need to be misled, and they may obtain these tokens. It seems there may be hidden dangers lurking in Jinzhou. If it were you, Yang Yang, what would you do to make sure the recipient gets what you mean?
I would emphasize my true message by repeating it again and again.
Okay.
I'm back! I'm back! Finally done with my patrol. How's it going, Rover? Feeling spry as ever?
Yeah, feeling
Ryder's
spry as
baby
ever.
is in great health. No issues to report. We made some progress in investigating the tokens, too.
How did it go for you?
Nothing special, a typical patrol. Well, Uncle Chang's cat climbed a tree, and on its way down, it landed on Uncle Chempi's head, causing him to take a tumble. Some dogs kept barking and have been scaring the passers-by, so I went there to calm them down. I received a report about someone going missing. I just logged the case and talked to the person who reported it. You're not the one they're searching for, though. Anyhow, I need to visit the person who reported the case tomorrow. Oh, I also tried searching for Rover's terminal number, but the system came up with nothing. The latest record was from today when I took Rover for registration. That's pretty much the update for now.
It's quite a lot. You almost put me to sleep. That's quite a lot. You've got me feeling hungry. Looks like you had a full day. Do you want me to come along tomorrow?
Huh? Are you not going to investigate the tokens? All right, I still owe you a meal. The night markets are closed, though. Let's grab breakfast at Panhua's restaurant tomorrow before my shift. Meet you guys there in the morning. Be there or be square.
Do you
Alright,
have
I'll
a
be there.
place to stay, Rover?
Shanghai has prepared a room for me.
Talk about hospitality. All right, enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Let's get Rover back to the city hall, and we'll leave the rest till tomorrow.
Alright. Huanglong Act 1. Quest completed. You can now change the timing terminal. Set time preferences tomorrow. Confirm. Yeah, I'll take care of these afterwards. But I do think that would be a good time to call it there for this first episode. Right before we continue on to the next quest and everything. So, thank you for hanging out. And, hopefully, see you guys in the next episode and everything. With that, you have yourself a wonderful day.